Hey guys, so if you're thinking about buying a KTM 1290 Super Adventure or any KTM in general, you might want to think twice. So I'm here at the dealership. I dropped off the bike 2.5 days ago and I had two little problems, right? So KTM decided to design a bike with a fob that opens up the tank because stealing gasoline is a huge problem. So rather than put a little key insert that you can open up, they decide to put a fob, which is an electronic issue, which you know, with KTM electronics, it's going to fail at some point. Well, it hasn't failed just once, it's failed twice. So here I am, I can't even open up the gas tank right now. I'm almost out of gas. I left it 2.5 days ago. Do you think it got fixed? No, guys, no, it did not get fixed. It actually is exactly the way it was. I don't know why. They maybe had to do some very complicated tests to run it, which maybe take hours, but it did not get resolved. So I now have thousands of kilometers of riding to do. And every time I get to the gas station, I'm gonna have to pull out a little tool and open up the tank. Easy little fix, you'd think. At the dealership, you'd think that the KTM dealers would be able to, the mechanics would be able to fix this little thing. But nope, 2.5 days later, not happening. Guess what? The other problem is my rear brake. I have not had a rear brake here for, I don't know how long. I probably ridden 1,000 kilometers without really having a rear brake. It worked, it didn't work, kind of worked. Brought it here 2.5 days ago and the rear brake did not get fixed. So basically, there's a pressure system here which regulates the pressure to the rear brake. And there's a problem in here and they don't have the part. Here in Quito, they do not have the part, which meant that they called Guayaquil, about 600 kilometers away or whatever it is. And they might have the part there, they might not. But either way, I'm leaving tomorrow, so I'm gonna have another 1,000 kilometers without a front brake, without a rear brake, and without a way to get into my gas. So two little simple things that you think wouldn't be the end of the world, but they are. So if you still insist on having a KTM 1290 Super Adventure R, and I love the bike, I mean, without all the bullshit, it would be the best bike ever. But the problem is the way the company's decided to complicate things. It's an amazing product that could be a lot better, but KTM hasn't really figured out how to, make a couple tweaks to really make the user experience a whole lot better. So I hope KTM, you guys are listening to your really pissed off customers right now, because people like me think this is absolutely unacceptable. And I'll really think twice when I sell this bike, really think hard if I want to deal with another company that makes things that are so easily fixable that aren't, so that's my 2 cents. But if you do decide to get the bike, you might want to have one of these on hand, just in case. These are $170 that I'm gonna have to pay for now, or maybe get an aftermarket kit or something to do that. I don't think there's an aftermarket kit, otherwise they probably would have suggested it, but it doesn't look like it's super complicated to me. And of course, maybe changing the fuel cap, because this thing is something I should have changed a long time ago, and it was working again. I said, oh well, it's never gonna fail twice. What's the chance of that happening, huh? Well, with a KTM, mechanical, electrical, very easy, it's gonna happen. So there you go. That's my 2 cents, my big rant for the day. Hope you got something out of the video. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you have any comments, any questions, what other reliable issues. There's a lot of them. I'd be happy to answer those in the comments. And if you've had any problems of your own, please leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear about that too. All right, man. Take care. Peace out, guys, and ride safe.